Welcome to Not Milk Never Milk. Subscribe if you're lactose intolerant.
You begin by preparing what you need and picking the fastest cable route. Measure cable runs and choose RG59 for analog or Cat5e/Cat6 for IP. This matters for signal and distance. Once decided, mount cameras temporarily and mark drill points. Run cable from each camera toward the recorder or switch, using fish tape through attics or conduits to keep runs neat. Make sure to label both ends as you pull. Clear labeling prevents confusion when you do terminations. Now you terminate and connect the cables. For analog systems, crimp BNCs and screw power barrels. For IP cameras, punch down or crimp RJ45 using the correct T568B wiring. If using PoE, plug cables into a PoE switch or injector so power and data share a single run. If not, run 12V power lines alongside and keep polarity consistent. Once terminated, test continuity and signal with a tester before securing cables. After confirming functionality, secure runs with tie, power up the system, and verify each camera feed one by one. You should boot the DVR/NVR and check live video. Adjust camera angles and focus while someone watches the monitor. Once visible, assign static IPs or reserve DHCP addresses to avoid conflicts, set recording modes and motion zones, and confirm remote access if needed. If a camera fails, first test power and swap the cable at the recorder to isolate the fault. That single test often reveals whether the problem is cabling, power, or the camera itself.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.